The title of today's lecture is Resurging, the New Science of Energy, Power, and Longevity, Part 2. Resurging, the New Science of Energy, Power, and Longevity. We've talked about the importance of the balance, the equilibrium of the elements in the body, the science of foods as medicine. We're talking about particularly foods that you eat in a natural form and foods you take as supplements. When you take a food as a supplement, as a pill, it's a natural food, but it's in a concentrated form, and it circumvents one part of the digestive process, namely the saliva. So it's going right into the stomach. Foods that you normally eat, the digestion begins in the mouth, and they're less concentrated. When we think of the human body as an energy process. So when you look in the mirror, you see form. You see a face that's familiar, a body that's familiar. You see structure. So we're getting a different concept of the body as an energy system. And we're talking about the mitochondria, which are in all the cells of the body, and the brain cells, the muscle cells. That's the powerhouse of the body. The mitochondria takes the glucose or the fat with oxygen, and in the presence of D-ribose, and it just makes energy. So you have the energy system. We're talking about the factors that increase energy production, such as delivery of nutrients to the cells through the arterial system. So we've talked about before arterial health, cardiovascular health. And factors that decrease the energy. We talked about resurging. At night, you're tired, you sleep. In the morning, you wake up, and there's a resurgence of energy. Tired during the day, take some deep breaths, throw some cold water on yourself, you have a resurging of energy. You have a D-ribose depletion, you've been exerting yourself, your energy's down. You take Dr. Nuremberg's power sugar, which has one of the components, the D-ribose, which is the power component, you get a resurging. It also has an antimicrobial component, the xylitol, both of which are natural, made in the body itself. What's one of the main factors that decreases energy universally? It's illness. A person gets a cold, a flu, a bacterial infection, a viral infection, a yeast infection, saps off the energy. So the question is, what can we do to balance that so that our immune system is strong? To the extent that the immune system is strong, then you're less likely to have your energy sapped out through infection processes. Now, once you have an infection, we know there's certain medications in allopathic medicine, antibiotics to kill off the bacteria, which, by the way, will not kill a virus. If it's a viral infection, it won't kill it off. What will kill off a virus? Garlic. Garlic will kill viruses. It'll kill the bacteria, it will kill viruses, will kill yeast. What else will kill that virus off on a natural basis? Olive leaf, an olive leaf extract. You take olive leaf extract, it'll kill it off. What else will help kill off harmful organisms? Oregano oil. Oregano oil will help destroy harmful pathogens. Of course, these are also supplements to take, natural foods to take to prevent illness, or if the illness comes, it'll help kill off the pathogens. Zinc is very important. In fact, taking zinc, you don't want to get over 100 milligrams. It's toxic, but if you take 30 to 50 milligrams, if you're ill, you come down with a flu or a cold, it's been found that zinc will reduce in half how long the flu or the cold lasts. And then we'll find out, we'll talk later, how magnesium and zinc, particularly taken before bedtime, will increase testosterone production, which gives you more power, more energy. Zinc and magnesium, particularly. Now, one thing that happens, where is the immune system, the first step of the immune system is the gut. You have all kinds of friendly bacteria, acidophilus, bifidus, all kinds of healthy bacteria. And you need to know that's what kills off the harmful bacteria. They come in, you've got so much of these good bacteria that it crowds them out. They can't live. It prevents harmful pathogens from taking hold. Now, anything that reduces those good bacteria will make you more prone to illness. It'll allow the harmful pathogenic bacteria to take over and you become infected. So you want to do is make sure you're getting plenty of good bacteria. Yogurt is an excellent source. Plain yogurt, not the kind that's highly processed. They put fruits and sugars in it, just plain yogurt with live cultures. And if you're on antibiotics to kill off harmful bacteria, you're going to be sure you're taking yogurt with it. Again, we know this in alternative medicine. How many doctors will tell you that in allopathic medicine? Very few. So although the antibiotic, whether it's penicillin or erythromycin or whatever, and we've got some great antibiotics, kills off the bad bacteria, but it's killing the good bacteria. And that does what? Makes you more prone to illness again. And so there's been a tremendous concern about overprescriptions of antibiotics because of that. But still nobody's saying take yogurt. But you can also take probiotic in a very concentrated form. This is PR8, it's a probiotic, acidophilus. It's got 14 billion good bacteria per capsule. But you can find many probiotics, many of them, on the many brands. You want to take a probiotic regularly, every other day at least, or yogurt every day is certainly a good thing to be having. At least a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons a day of yogurt. You want to be having your immune system strong. And particularly you want to be supplementing if you're taking antibiotics. And there's a time for antibiotics. You get a strep throat, that could become dangerous after a while. You want a good antibiotic to knock that out. I mean, that's powerful. We don't want to turn away from what allopathic medicine has to offer. On the other hand, you need to supplement it with natural ways. And you want to be doing everything you can to prevent it to begin with. In terms of throat infections, ear, nose, and throat infections, Dr. Nuremberg's power sugar actually helps prevent them because it has xylitol.